Welcome guys to another Age of Empires 4 game. I'm really looking for this one because it's a matchup that I always enjoy playing when I was playing Order of the Dragon a lot. And Chinese, obviously, there are a lot of changes going with them recently. Tax nerf, Pro Scouts nerf, are they still gonna be as good as before? We're about to see that. So let's present the players in the color green plane as the Chinese. It is Nissan Versa 1.6. I don't know which kind of car is that, but I guess it's a good one. He's from Brazil. Very good player. No wonder he has the green color here representing Brazil. Meanwhile, with the orange color representing Germany. Playing as the Order of the Dragon. It is Core. You know him. I know him. Everyone knows him. He's a legend here. And he's the HRE guy. So let's see what he has for us. Prepare with Order of the Dragon. You're already going out with the deer very early. Pretty much thinking about, you know, what? Let's go for a fast castle. Most likely, it's very nice to go with deer with OTD. Because sometimes when they send you a Dark Age Spearman or something, these guys clap. They have a lot of health, more than a villager. More than a normal villager, I should say. They do have more... wait a second, why? Okay. Looks like they have the bow here. Let's check this one. So they have 7 attack, which is the same as the Spearman. So it's pretty much a 1-to-1 fight, except they have less health. So these guys clap. You send the Spearman here, they're just gonna kill your Spearman very easily. So you can go very safe to the deer. I used to love to do that when I play a lot of OTD. Give you a lot of time because OTD is a Sith that actually struggles a lot with food. They consume food so fast that actually having farms feels like a relief. Like, oh my god, finally I don't need to run from here to there. So they need to run a lot from here. This deer is gonna be finishing soon. Then just go here to the board, go to the berries. They just eat fast, man. They just need a lot of food. These villagers are really good. They just gather really fast. So just keep that in mind. And obviously it's gonna be denying the Pro Scouts, potentially coming for Nissan Versa as well. We're about to see how good Pro Scouts are. I don't believe we've made a video on that. I think we did. It's actually like the further your deer pack is, you lose a lot of food. Like you're talking about, I think at least half of the food if you go for a deer pack that is really far away. So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see people kind of annoying the other player just to move the deer to remove the food instead of sending them to the base. That can actually happen probably. I don't know. But anyway, Pro Scouts have been nerfed. I'm very happy for that. I don't know about you, but I hate that tech. I really hate it. I'm also not a big fan of everyone going to TC, obviously. But I think without it, there are many options for different Siths now. 2TC is not always the play. In fact, it's almost not always the play going 2TC these days. But we will see. We will see how it goes. Imperial Academy already there. Obviously, these guys got a little bit nerfed in the sense that the taxes generated from production buildings are less. And also, the blacksmith upgrades, they give less. So meaning maybe you have to mine gold. We'll see. Because China is one of those Siths that they have everything. They have food under the TC. They have gold from taxes. They have army. They can Asia. They can make military. They have everything. Like it's really, even if you know what they're gonna do, there's no way you can stop them. You see a barracks coming from core. I really like this move, right? Because probably there you go. The stable comes in and probably will be trying to deny the Pro Scouts with a single Spearman. Those Spearman clap really. Can potentially send a man-at-arms as well. They can actually be kind of helpful. I don't know if Nissan is actually waiting for the Pro Scout deck to actually finish. Oh, you know, he haven't even started. Actually, why are we talking about Pro Scouts the whole time if actually Nissan is actually not going for Pro Scouts? Wheelbarrow coming for core. Love Wheelbarrow with OTD, just feels really good because these units just run all the way through the map. They consume all the resources really fast. So as soon as you have Wheelbarrow, it feels quite nice with this civilization. We do see a stable and barracks. So we're gonna have a little bit of a feudal fight. Core is not gonna be going for the castle age. Gonna have a little bit of units, and let's see what is the choice of Versa. He's actually going for archers and horsemen. Surprisingly, not going for that deer pack. He does have it very close though, so I don't blame him. Oh my god, I forgot to show you the worker count at the beginning. I'm sorry, guys. I should remind myself about that. There you go. So looks like Nissan is gonna wait until he have a decent mass of archers, probably, just because you want to have the very few shots to one-shot spearman. Obviously, OTD spearman, they do have a lot of health, but you still want to kill them fast, even if it's not one shot. You just don't want to go with one archer, right? Otherwise, this guy will definitely kill one archer. Very strong. Very strong. Alright, early farms for core. Actually, we see Akon Chapel on the back. Very nice to spot. It always feels good to have some farms with OTD. Very good. Horseman, I'm gonna go for a raid. And we see an outpost coming for core. Probably thinking about going for that castle age. I don't think he's gonna commit to too many units now. He's not producing any units, so let's see. Nissan cannot really do any raids so far. Everything is very safe for core. Outpost is about to finish. Spearman is around here. And there's not much he can do. He's gonna try to get to the gold. Villagers getting some damage. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill any villager, but at the same time, goes for the counter attack. Doesn't kill any villager. Idle time for both players, and Versa just pulls back for now. Corman sends the spearman back, and potentially gonna try to kill the scout. Not gonna happen. Deer, it's not gonna be finished. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Just gonna go for sheep, and looks like Castle Age is coming for core real soon. Now, there isn't many units for core. The horseman has just been made to harass a little bit. We're gonna see a semi-fast castle coming from him. Gotta be careful with this spearman potentially going down with these archers. Managed to garrison in time. Doesn't lose any villager. He does lose the spearman though. The best place you want to be. The worst thing that can happen to you is like you're about to Asia with very little units and the opponent just goes to your goal, to a gold mine. If you're struggle against fast castle sieves, you need to put pressure on the gold as much as you can, as much as humanly possible. We do see professional scouts from Nisa. That's let's see how good it is. And definitely, I mean, you want to take it, right? You have free gold coming for you. Imperial official supervising the stable, 9 seconds for each horseman. And he would try to take the outpost, but there is emergency repairs, and probably that's not gonna go down. Gonna have to be really careful with that spearman. Gonna be focusing on that. I think there is plenty of horsemen to deny. Horseman, and a single man-at-arms goes there to show some respect. You know what? I'm actually gonna be tanking a lot of damage. And he's gonna get around. But the outpost is still alive and kicking. No +1 range armor attack for core. No blacksmith upgrades for Nissan as well. Are pretty equal so far. Man-at-arms gonna be pretty much really annoying this time, and core will have to pull back for now. Very close for getting that age up. He's forced to pull back He doesn't have the gold. He will have to go and play a little bit more defensively now. Always feels really bad when you're trying to go Castle Age and somehow you just don't have enough defenses to do so. And probably is a good opportunity for Nisa to go Castle Age himself. Course out of gold. He does have a semi-safe gold here. He's gonna be probably thinking about sneaking in, but Nissan already go there to check just in case Core wants to go for that gold thing. Not gonna happen yet. He mined a little bit of stone for now. I'm probably thinking about upgrading a tower or something. Looks like there's a trying to split the army just in case Core goes for another gold. And looks like Core will have to stay in the village for a little while. At the same time, Versa. Oh my god, that's some early farms, man, if I ever seen one. Especially with China. Okay, at least you need to put a granaries here. We're gonna go for that blacksmith, actually. That's some very early farms. That's actually surprising. You can actually have farms and have this army at this point. And that much gold. A little bit of a miss macro coming from Nissan. Focusing a lot in the fight, definitely. And he's leaving the gold. Is this the position where Core actually thinks about, you know what, I may be able to go for a Castle Age now? I do have farms. There is no food for Core. You do have the berries here. But he doesn't have much military so far. He does have some man-at-arms, which are really good against anything that Nissan is doing. Spear, I'm gonna slap those horsemen. And those man-at-arms definitely gonna be a lot tankier. Very, very tanky. +1 range attack coming for Nissan. And I think he's trying to sneak a Castle Age. He's not producing units. Core, on the other hand, it's in a bit of a trouble with the food situation. Not so much food going on for him. I mean, don't get me wrong. OTD is a very hard civ to play. It's one of the situations where it's really, really hard. And you're kind of stuck in the Feudal Age. Your opponent is going to Castle Age. Gonna go for the Imperial Palace here. And he's gonna be able to upgrade those units almost immediately with Imperial Official. Gonna go for Lancers now. And potentially you can just not build the stable, probably, and just supervise it, but I guess it doesn't hurt. And Core is gonna take advantage of that, and he will try to sneak Castle Age himself. He have a decent farm setup here. Always very nice to have farms with OTD. Feels very good. Oh, Nissan, already there. With the Castle Age, and he's gonna be throwing some knights. He doesn't have the veteran upgrade for the archers yet. Very, very important upgrade so far. Very nice of him sending the horseman just to raid. Gonna be forcing Core to stay in the Feudal Age a little bit longer. You definitely want to sneak Castle Age when you make sure your opponent cannot mine gold. Otherwise you lose the time advantage, you know? Like, the advantage that you have, like, you go to Castle Age, if you see, like, your opponent also goes to Castle Age himself, then you are like, man, now we are equal again. You definitely want to pressure the gold as much as possible. Even though you don't have very decent trades, probably. Your objective is to pretty much force the opponent to stay in the Feudal Age. Let's see how many buildings for Core. This has a lot of production buildings, actually. Always feels very good with OTD, because the units take so long to produce that having extra buildings kind of feels really nice to keep the production going. So I got there was a snipe here, and those horsemen are gonna be throwing Nissan from the gold. Talking about gold, he does have some safe gold here. Probably can think about going for the back, can put a sneaky wall here, and he should be pretty safe to mine the gold without any kind of raiding. At the same time, Core trying his best to defend. He does have fortified outposts. There are some lancers here. Gotta be careful not to lose them against the spearman. Man-at-arms taking quite a lot of damage from the archers. Still serving as a mid shield so far, and looks like it's working. Looks like it's working so far. Core has successfully defended the push and probably can think about going cancellation now. There are quite a lot of units. Archers are not being upgraded. Not yet. He does have very little now. That's a problem. He just have 8. No +2 range attack. So you really needed the range attack at this point. And it all comes down to the raid that Core did. Like, it pretty much delays Nissan's upgrades and everything. But the Lancers are definitely a problem. But not enough archers to take down the Spearman. Which means probably the Lancers won't be able to do that much now. Looks like Nissan will be pulled out of the berries for now. And Core has a lot of momentum going. Pushes him away from the goal once again. And Nissan just thinking about going for the same gold instead of going for the safe gold in the back. It has very good units, but the problem is those spearmen. If he had enough archers to deal with the spearmen, he should be good to go, but it's like Ori's gonna be losing this army now. Yeah, not enough units here. Starting to gather some relics as well. And talking about relics, Core also going for a Reckness Cathedral. He does have one relic safe in his base, potentially can grab a second one. Probably Nissan is gonna get all the relics so far. And Core is back to square one, only just with a few units. Man, watching this makes me feel like I want to play OTD again. I don't know why. I just feel it, you know. I just have that feeling that it's just such a cool Civ, you know. Few units, few Giga Chat units, but it's definitely hard to play. Very, very hard. And there you go. Core is in the castle age now, and he's gonna try to sneak. Let's just say at least 2 relics. He should be very happy with that situation. There's one relic very safe for Nissan. Probably this one is gonna also be gathered by Nissan. Probably Core gonna snipe it. Looks like there's not many units here. He realized sending the Lancers to take down the Horseman. So probably Nissan is gonna get 3 relics. And Core potentially can get 2. Definitely gonna get the one that is close to his base. And he's gonna switch to crossbows now. Now the farm setup for Core looking really nice. Versa, not having any granaries, doesn't feel like a really great setup for now. Still have some deer being gathered by this man-at-arms. Very nice play from Core. Denying as much as food as possible. And we are at the point where OTD looks very scary. Like, because every villager is better, it kind of compounds really nicely. In the sense that they really... you don't want to have like similar villager count or something. You really want to go for something like a... you know, double the villager count to feel safer. Otherwise, it just feels like the economy of the Order of the Dragon just starts having a huge spike. Big walls coming here. Single Gilded Knight gonna try to go for a raid. Gonna try to kill a villager here. Managed to kill one. Very nice pick. Hit and run. Just like you know it. It's like back in the days. We used to call it like hit and run, when the guy just like pretty much sleeps with the girl and just disappears, and the girl never knows anything about that guy. What a move. What a move. Anyway, more towers coming here. Definitely you need a lot of towers with OTD. Like, because your army is so small. Like, towers are really good for you. They're really, really good. Like, they pretty much guarantee you that you don't need to go back to your base. The towers will just deal with them very easily, deal with any kind of raid. And you can just send your army to do damage, which is what you want. So we're gonna be having Spearman Crossbow for core. Also having Veteran Horseman as well. And Nissan is gonna have a little bit more of a premium army, Knights, Archer, Crossbow, and Nest of Beasts also coming as well. But I have a feeling Nissan is gonna be losing a lot of momentum. He does have 4 relics. Oh my god. Or went for another raid. Managed to kill 2 villagers. Potentially gonna go kill 6, 7 in total. Managed to kill 1. This was definitely worth it for him. You never want to be on equal villager count against Order of the Dragon. Never ever. Never let that happen, man. I have a feeling Nissan does have an army that can deal with whatever core is making now. He doesn't have enough horsemen to deal with this archer mass. Nest of Beasts are also very good, obviously, and I feel like Nissan can just go for it now. Well, you don't have the intel, where are you gonna attack exactly? These outposts are gonna get upgraded. It's gonna be really hard. Gold very safe here. Gonna have to run for the other gold soon. And looks like he's gonna go for the Song Dynasty. Extra villager production. Also, finally, have some granaries. And he's actually he ran out of food, pretty much. Look at all Pro Scouts. He did research Pro Scouts, but he haven't really got the deer in the map. Like, this deal still here is very funny. And Core is gonna get his other deer pack. Looks like Core is trying to sneak in Imperial Age. He can definitely do so. He does have enough army to survive for a potential push as soon as the opponent sees the Imperial Age. It's gonna. I'm not liking this for Nissan at the moment. Oh no, there's a hole here. The market just blocked the wall. Yep. This is not fully wall. You will try to leave your base. He noticed. He's gonna be finishing the wall. I always get when that happens. And Imperial Ace goes for core, and he's having pretty safe gold here. Let's see which upgrades he's gonna go for, if there is any upgrade here you really can go at the moment with your little economy. So his economy is gonna explode, nevertheless. There's a little hole. Core knows it. He goes deep. And now this raid is gonna be really annoying for Nissan, because instead of pushing, he actually needs to deal with this. Gonna have to send his lancers here, otherwise lots of villagers will be going down. He's gonna go for it, but Core does have a decent amount of military units. We have more than him. I mean, not in quantity, but in quality at least. And in army pop, he's pretty much good to go. Farm's looking really well for him. 1.7k food a minute. Let's take a look at Core's vision. Well, for another raid, it managed to kill a few. Nissan wanna go for granaries now. And this is the point in the game where you feel like, oh my god, how am I gonna punish this? And I feel like you need to go for pocket resource out in the map. Like, there's no way, like, okay, he has this gold, but this gold is not gonna last forever. Like, you can just go here, I guess. Like, this gold, like, there's no way you can enter the base. Like, the base with the sprinkling placements and everything, it's just not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. You need to go for those pocket resources. Or going for veteran, elite, spearman, sorry. And elite crossbows as well. It's gonna be pretty much spearman crossbow. Very strong composition. And Nissan managed to throw these villagers away from this gold so far. Now keep in mind core is on Regnit, so that's definitely something you cannot ignore. It's like having 2 relics instead of 1. So it's not that bad. It's not in such a bad spot. And now he's gonna go for it. Elite upgrades are pretty much finished. Although there's a lot of archers here. Probably this is a fight that should be going pretty good for Nissan. We're about to see. I don't like these crossbows are targeting the nest of bees. Never mind. Horseman on the back trying to snipe the nest of bees. It looks like they're gonna do it. And that's a lot of units. That's a lot of units, man. A spearman not gonna be able to let the lancers do any kind of damage. Just gonna deal with everything so quickly. Elite horseman coming as well, and looks like Nissan has to pull back for now. And he taps out. Well played by these two guys. I'm gonna put it in the description. Link in the description where you can follow core. And I don't know where is Nissan. If you know Nissan, let me know. All right, I see you guys in the next one.